Hare Krishna, 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, universal form, 52nd verse. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Sudurdasham idam rupam Dashtavanasi yanamama Devapi yasya rupasya Nityam darshana Kankshinaha. The blessed Lord said, my dear Arjuna, the form which you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so dear. So Krishna's form is very difficult to see. Even in a day of Brahma, Krishna comes only once. Even for Devatas, this form is difficult. Why? It is difficult for them because Krishna comes as a cowherd boy. Very difficult to understand. God has come. See, Narayana form, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, very easy to recognize. God has come. A small boy come playing, how do you know he's God? You cannot know. So it's very difficult to understand. It's very, very rare. Rare means it comes only once in a day of Brahma. The day of Brahma is day and night together at 8.64 billion years. So after 8.64 billion years, you see Krishna. You're not seeing him before that. So very rare to see Krishna. So in a day, suppose something appears in the temple for just 1 second, and you saw, that means you didn't miss. Dekha kya? Somebody is there many times, okay, we saw. But somebody comes just for 1 second and you saw, that's rare. That is how Krishna is so rare, even more than that. 125 years out of 8.64 billion years, very rare. Actually, we are almost contemporaries of Krishna. If somebody tells you, Matsya Leela hua tha itne crore saal pehle, kaha was it? So difficult to relate. But Krishna, if you even now go to Vrindavan, all places, here Krishna did this Leela, here he did this Leela, है ना? Here Kaliya ka Leela kiya tha, idhar Yashoda maa ne pakada tha, idhar all the places are still there in Vrindavan. It is very, very nearby, it's not very far away. So this is a very important principle to appreciate and understand. That Krishna Leela is very near to us, very rare. Very rare in many other sense also. Because other incarnations are regularly coming. Krishna comes only in one of the Kali-yugas or the 1,000 Kali-yugas of a day of Brahma. And other time, other incarnations are coming. In the Treta Yuga, Bhagwan Ram will come, Narsimha, all these incarnations are coming. But Krishna doesn't come. He comes only in once in a day of Brahma. Very rare. Okay? That is also we can understand, very rare. And Krishna's pastimes are also very difficult to understand. It's not so easy to understand. Sometimes we have to really, because we know Krishna is Adbhuta Karmana, he is so wonderful actor. But why did Krishna do particular pastime? May not be very easy to understand. It's very, very rare, the understanding of Krishna. Therefore, he is saying, Sudhudu Dhurlabam. Because Arjuna first saw Vishwarupa, he said, this is Durlabha. It's not easy to see. None of us are seeing Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa ko dekhna itna aasan nahi hai. Arjuna dekha tha. He is a Mahan Bhakta. But it is not so easy to see Vishwarupa. It's very difficult to see Vishwarupa. Huh? Have you seen Vishwarupa? किसी ने देखा भाई? देखा तो नहीं, तो आसान नहीं है. It's like आजकल है ना 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D ऐसा ले लो. A multi-dimensional display. 3-dimensional display, one thing. Then time, he could see past, present, future. क्या ये dimension कौन दिखाता आजकल? किसी के पास नहीं है ऐसा कोई टीवी? Past, present, future. Arjuna could see anything past, present, future in the universe happen with it. He could see all the personalities of the universe, whoever he wanted to see, they were there within that. It was full of light. It was full of smell. That the dimension they are making nowadays, smell. You know, normal 3D में smell नहीं होता, but they put 4D smell also. You can exactly same, but they try to imitate. So there was so much flower garlands on the Vishwarupa and the smell of Chandan, all nice smell, nice light. It was like millions of sun rising together. And Arjuna could get darshan of everything. That is Vishwarupa. But then after that, Krishna showed him the Narayana Rupa, which is more rarer than that to see. Vishwarupa is a display of the material energy. To some extent, we are seeing the material energy display. थोड़ा तो देख ही रहे हैं, जो देख रहे हो विश्वरूपी है. Because Vishwarupa, the planets are, everything is something in the Vishwarupa. Trees are something, everything is. Trees are like the hairs on the body. So you one sense we are seeing a part of Vishwarupa, not the whole that Arjuna could see in one place. 3D display in one place, you are not seeing. But you are seeing a part, you are seeing the material energy of the Lord. That is one way to know God. अभी भगवान को समझना है ऐसे समझो. भगवान का दर्शन इतना ये नहीं है अभी. सूरज तो देख सकते हो ना, हाँ वो आपका दर्शन है अभी. कृष्ण बोलते हैं ना गीता में, I am the taste of water, I am the sun and the moon. Krishna says in Bhagavad, that you can see now. Rasoham apsukonteya prabhasmi shashi suryaha. That you can see. Abhi aise dekho. We have to see God through the material energy now. By his display of material energy, we have to appreciate God now. Oh. But then, just like किसी को मिलने जाते पहले उसको बड़ा घर देखते हो. You see his power and opulence first. Then you see the person. है ना? उसके गेट में पूछते हैं कौन हो? We get impressed. So first awe and reverence is needed because we will think Krishna is an ordinary person like us. Then the next transcendental feature, but that's not the transcendental feature of the Lord. That is material feature. But it is under the Lord's control. That is also God's kingdom. But the transcendental feature of the Lord is the Narayana Rupa first. Four-headed, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, sweet form of the Lord, full of affection for the devotees, always smiling, wishing well for the devotee. That is Narayana feature of the Lord. Paramatma also is the Narayana feature in the heart. They say Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma can be arranged in so many ways. So there are different features of the Lord with different names. So Paramatma is one of the features. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma arranged in a particular way. Lord smiling peacefully, wishing well, noting everything you are doing, giving us guidance. Mata smriti jnanam apohanam cha. That is there. And then after that is the Krishna feature of the Lord, most confidential, which is difficult even for devatas to see. So therefore Krishna says, now Arjuna, what you are seeing is very, very rare to be seen. Very, very rare. So this is actually, we are looking for something very rare and something unimaginable. That is the Krishna's two-handed feature. Akhila rasa amrita sindhu. That form is a reservoir of all the pleasure, a reservoir of all the happiness. So when you approach the Krishna form and we develop a loving devotion service to that form, that is the highest perfection of life. In this world also we are having some relationships, but these relationships are reflection of the original relationship we have with the Supreme Lord. What are they? Reflection of the original relationship we have with the Supreme Lord. So we should not get lost in the reflection. Kitna light of the reflection mein? Thoda sa. Suppose there is sun and you have the reflection in the water. Usme kitna garmi hota? Thoda sa. Original sun is so hot. So similarly, those people who are satisfied and happy with the material relationship, they will not be able to enter into spiritual relationship. So we understand the material relationship, but even though we have it perfectly, something is missing. It's like the residents of Vrindavan, when Krishna went away to Mathura, they had their husband at home, they had their children, they had everything. They had their cows, but they almost died. Why? Krishna was not there. So our life also, everything is there, but Krishna is not there. And actually, if you keep all this thing perfectly, your health is perfect, your friends are perfect, your pets are perfect, your wealth is perfect, the weather is perfect, everything what you can imagine. Because that will not last anyway, because one day we have to die. Even though these things temporarily may be perfect, the heart is paining for relationship with Krishna. And we are searching for him. This is said so many times. We are sitting in the aircraft also, window seat चाहिए. किसी को ढूंढ रहे हो ना. Somebody बस में बैठे कोई चढ़ता, कौन आ गया? मंदिर में कुछ कौन आ गया? We are all actually searching for somebody. That is Krishna. Until you get him, you will not be satisfied. Not only you get him, you have many people say, why do I need Krishna? Why do I need God? Actually, you don't need God. You need him because there is no other way to be happy. The jiva is limited. His desire to love is unlimited. क्या करोगे? Now it's a contradiction. How can the limited understand unlimited? How can the limited love unlimitedly? He wants. He is very limited, small, but his desire to love is unlimited. That only Krishna can handle. Therefore, we should, in every house, God should be the center. Then there will be peace. Because everybody is satisfied. If I become center, if somebody becomes center, then there is problem, isn't it? Let Krishna be the center. Let the Acharya be the center. Because they are not, Krishna is the center, then the relationship to the Lord will bring total satisfaction to anybody. And who are we to give shelter to anybody? Krishna gives shelter. And he will make everybody totally happy. We cannot actually. Even we try, we cannot. Krishna totally satisfies the psychic activity of every devotee in the spiritual world. Everybody is totally satisfied with Krishna's dealing. Just like in this world, थोड़ा होता है. किसी के गुणगान करो थोड़े, उसके लोग दोस्त लोग खुश हो जाते हैं. हाँ यार, बड़ा अच्छा लगा सुन के. But Krishna's glories are so great that all the devotees, trillions to the power of trillions to the power of trillion, unlimited devotees were totally satisfied. His personal qualities are not only Krishna's power is displayed, because then Goloka, the power is not displayed. What is displayed in Goloka is his sweet dealings. People, oh, can you imagine what Krishna said just now? Oh, really? People are amazed. In fact, to that degree, even Acharya works like that. When Srila Prabhupada was personally present on the planet, people, you know what Prabhupada said? You know what Prabhupada said? Oh, every word. They used to send the score to Prabhupada. We did this many books, this we did this. And Prabhupada just write 2 lines behind it. Whole movement wants to hear what is said. In fact, Prabhupada used to communicate with the movement by a letter. He did not use any other means, even though they were available that time. At least phone was available, may not be internet. But Prabhupada was communicating by letter, and the letters were read by the whole movement. Any letter. It is said when the letter used to reach a temple, they used to make announcement. And whoever is doing whatever used to stop. All used to gather together, and they'll blow a conch. They'll all come running. And the person who got the letter, he will read it. That's it. It's a general letter for everybody. He will read it. My dear such and such, it is so nice. You are doing wonderful devotion service. You continue. And then some instruction. It was like word by word they were hearing. So a pure devotee also being completely transcendental to this world also can enchant people. Correct? They are also by their wonderful qualities they enchant. Because they are real Mahatmas. Mahatma doesn't become by rubber stamp. Mahatma is Mahatmanas Mam Partha Devim Prakritim Ashritaha Bhajanti Ananya Manaso Gyatva Bhutadi Avyayam. Correct? You understand? So Mahatma is Devim Prakritim. They are totally under control of the spiritual energy. Bhajanti Ananya Manaso. They constantly engage in devotional service. Gyatva Bhutadi Avyayam. Knowing the Lord to be inexhaustible, they are totally, constantly engaged in devotional service. How? Because they are in Yogamaya. Yogamaya Samadhi. So what to say? मैं तो Yogamaya Mahamaya कैसे पता चलता? Yogamaya मतलब constant bhajan कर रहा है Krishna का. Is constantly trying to serve Krishna. So this is beauty, and then Krishna is very. So different levels. Maybe darshana we can say Sachidananda. Sat का दर्शन लोगों को होता है. I am not body, I am spirit. Most of the impersonalist इतना ही में ही है. ज़्यादा स्पिरिचुअल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की दुकान इसलिए खुली हुई है, ये बताते हैं तुम शरीर नहीं आत्मा हो, चल रहा है. When you understand you are not body or spirit, soul, no anxieties, you are very peaceful. Okay, one level. The next level is not only that, Sat Chit, सुना है ना सच्चिदानंद, सबने सुना होगा सच्चिदानंद, लेकिन मतलब अभी समझ लीजिए. सत मीन्स इटर्नल. क्या इटर्नल है? शरीर तो नश्वर है, इट इज नॉट इटर्नल. व्हाट इज इटर्नल? द सोल. That is the first level, and that is common for all the spiritual organization. This much everybody teaches. But itne mein nahi, you should proceed further. The further is chit, the knowledge. What is the Paramatma? Has all the knowledge, knows everything, not you. You know only where you are there. You don't know what's happening in Sri Lanka. Okay? You don't know what's happening there. We didn't know. Did anybody know this is going to happen? We have no capacity to know. Satchit, but the Lord knowing, and He sanctions. Why He sanctions? That's the big story. But Chit, He's all knowing. And then Ananda. Ananda means full of happiness. That is a, so Sat के पीछे भगते हैं ज्ञानी लोग, चित के पीछे भगते हैं योगी लोग. ज्ञानी are after Sat, yogi are after Chit, the Paramatma feature of the Lord. They try to meditate on the Paramatma in the heart, that is yogis. And Bhakta is after the Lord, Bhagavan, Ananda. So he is most fortunate. So Bhakta has Sat also, he has Chit also, he has Ananda also. Those people who are only after Sat, they get bored. I am eternal, I am eternal, I am that, I am that, I am that. Without activity, how do you remain? If I am soul, then what are the activities on the spiritual platform? That is Ananda. So devotee are the most fortunate position, and that's very rare. Most of the people itne mein hi santusht ho jate hain. I am not body, I am soul, and that is the perfection of life. उसके आगे generally ना तो सीखते हैं ना सिखाते हैं. इतना ही, I think ज़्यादा तो spiritual organization इतना ही सिखाते हैं. आप शरीर नहीं आत्मा हो. There is something divine within you, some divinity within you. इतना ही सुना है मैंने, उसके आगे नहीं सुना उनके. Full stop. Some teach a little more that okay, that's fine, you're not body or spirit, soul, but there is God who is present in everybody's heart and present in every atom. That is Chit, source of all knowledge. And even ahead of that is Ananda. Very rarely somebody teaches that if you engage in service to Krishna, you're engaged in so many things. If you're engaged in service to Krishna, your life will become perfect. Ananda. Ananda will come there. We're engaged in service. Some service in this world we are engaged in to so many people. But if you get engaged in, you revive your relationship. You have forgotten two things. What are the two things you have forgotten? You have forgotten Krishna. You have forgotten your service to Krishna. दो चीज भूल चुके हम. जब हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, ये नाम स्मरण करते रहोगे. When you chant Hare Krishna mantra, slowly it will revive two things. Your memory of Krishna will revive, and then Sarupa Siddhi, your relation to Krishna will also revive. There are two things will revive gradually. Okay, so now at this stage, we are at the very neophyte stage. We should keep practicing patiently. Usaha nishchaya dhairya tat karma pravartanat. So we should continue devotional service very enthusiastically, with confidence and with patience. And as you continue following all rules and regulation, giving up the company of unwanted people, as you continue devotional service, gradually we will become happy in spiritual life. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.
ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಕಳೆದ 50 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹರಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಮಹಾಪ್ರಭುಗಳ ಅತ್ಯಮೂಲ್ಯ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯಾದ ಯುಗಧರ್ಮ, ಕಲಿಯುಗದ ಮಹಾಮಂತ್ರ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ, ಹರೇ ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ ಮಂತ್ರವನ್ನು ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪಸರಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರು 1966ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ನ್ಯೂಯಾರ್ಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದರು. ಕೇವಲ 12 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ 108 ಕೃಷ್ಣ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ತಮ್ಮ ಮಹಿಮೆಯನ್ನು ಮೆರೆದರು. ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯು ಬೆಳೆದು ಹೆಮ್ಮರವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ 500ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ದೇವಾಲಯಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಂತರ ಮಂದಿ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಾಮದ ಮಹತ್ವ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ತೀವ್ರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಪಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಸಂದೇಶದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಭಾವಿತಗೊಂಡ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದ್ ಶಿಷ್ಯರ ತಂಡ ನಾಮನಿಷ್ಠದಾಸರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಕರಾವಳಿಯೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪಸರಿಸುವ ಪಣ ತೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯುಳ್ಳ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಜನತೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದರ ಆರಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ನಂತೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿತು. ಅಂದಿನಿಂದ ಈ ದೇವಾಲಯವು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಕೇಂದ್ರವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಗರದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹಲವಾರು ಭಕ್ತರನ್ನು ತನ್ನೆಡೆಗೆ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ಈ ದೇವಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದರಿಗೆ ದಿನಕ್ಕೈದು ಬಾರಿ ವಿಧಿವತ್ತಾಗಿ ಪೂಜಾರಾಧನೆಗಳು, ನೈವೇದ್ಯ, ಕೀರ್ತನೆ, ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಾಗವತದ ಪ್ರವಚನಗಳು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿವೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾನಗರಿ ಎಂದೇ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧವಾದ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ದೇಶದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹಲವಾರು ಯುವ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ತನ್ನೆಡೆಗೆ ಸೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ತುಂಬುವಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾಪಾರಂಗತರಾದ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿ ತಂಡ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಬೋಧನೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ವರದಾನವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಂದ ಅಪಾರ ಪ್ರಶಂಸೆ ದೊರೆತಿದೆ. ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಸಮಿತಿಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಸಹಕಾರವೂ ದೊರೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಧಾಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಯಾತ್ರೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಇವರು ಆಯೋಜಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪವಿತ್ರ ಗ್ರಂಥವಾದ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಹಬ್ಬಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ಜನ್ಮಾಷ್ಟಮಿ, ಗೌರ ಪೂರ್ಣಿಮಾ, ರಾಮನವಮಿ, ನರಸಿಂಹ ಜಯಂತಿ ಮುಂತಾದವುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ವಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಅದ್ಧೂರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಚರಿಸುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ಭಕ್ತ ತಂಡದ್ದು ಎತ್ತಿದ ಕೈ. ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನರು ಈ ಹಬ್ಬಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರರಾಗುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರು ತಮ್ಮ ಅತ್ಯಮೂಲ್ಯ ಸಂಪತ್ತಾದ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯಾಗಿ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು ಮಾನವ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಯನ್ನುಂಟು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಎಂದರೆ ಸುಳ್ಳಾಗಲಾರದು. ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಜನರ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಯನ್ನುಂಟು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲಭ್ಯವಿರುವ ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು ಕೈಗೆಟುಕುವ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ದೊರಕುತ್ತಿವೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಇದೀಗ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಪ್ರಕಾಶಕರು ಎಂಬ ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆಗೂ ಪಾತ್ರವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ಮನೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ತೆರಳಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಿಸಲು ಹಲವು ವಿಧದ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ, ಹಬ್ಬ ಹರಿದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳ ಹಂಚುವಿಕೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾರಾಟ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ದಿನನಿತ್ಯವೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಾಗವತಂ ಪ್ರವಚನಗಳು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಟಿವಿ ಚಾನೆಲ್ V4 ನ್ಯೂಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಸಾರವಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಒಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನಿನ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪ್ರಶಂಸೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಬನ್ನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡು ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರರಾಗಿ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳ ಸಂಘದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕವಾದ ದಿವ್ಯ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ದಿನ ತಂಗಲು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನುಕೂಲಗಳನ್ನು ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ದೇವಾಲಯ ನಿರ್ಮಿಸಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರುವ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ಭಕ್ತವೃಂದ. ದಿನಂಪ್ರತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವತ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಈ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕಳುಹಿಸಿ. ವಾರಾಂತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಬಹುದು. ನಮ್ಮ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ www.iskonmangaluru.com. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.